Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the vid. My name is Nick, I'm a cyclist in New York City, and this is the second day of me trying to ride all the Festive 500 miles for the challenge this year. So this ride, I go to Central Park, and it's about 40 miles total. I did 20 yesterday, 40 on this one, and so I'm at 60. So pictured here is something that I'll explain. Basically, if you see a little black smudge on the right side of the screen, it's because I set up a strap around my GoPro around my neck so that I don't have to go in my back pocket and try to grab it out. That's one thing I've been really struggling with, is making videos in the cold by grabbing the GoPro out of my pocket using these big thick gloves. And so I set a strap up on it and I'm still kind of working through it. So if you see anything on the side of the screen, that's what that is. So I mentioned I'm doing this challenge. It's called the Festive 500. It's where you ride 310 miles or 500 kilometers in between December 24th and December 31st, 8 days. In this video, I've completed 60 miles out of 310. I still have a long way to go, and will I make it? I'm not sure. So in this vid, I'm riding up 6th Avenue to Central Park, and I stop off for some breakfast on the way. I pull into this place called Bagel Pub. It was really good. I got a cream cheese bagel and a coffee. So this is actually one of the first times I've taken 6th Avenue to Central Park. Typically I take the West Side Highway, but because it just had a lot of snow, I wasn't really sure if there was going to be fully clear, any ice left over on there, because the cars are going to wear away any ice or leftover snow a lot faster than bikes will, and so I wanted to be safe and just keep it on the street. I actually really liked that route. It was really fun getting to take the draft of the cars north like that and get to the park a little bit faster than what it might have been on the bike lane. But when I got into the park, I could see that it was a lot of tourists there already. This was probably 11:30 in the morning or so, and I didn't really see any other cyclists. I actually only saw maybe 1 or 2 other people the entire time on regular bikes, not city bikes, not delivery guys. And so it was cold, but it wasn't freezing. It was probably 33 degrees the entire day. I don't want to go out when it is below freezing too much, just because that's when ice actually does accumulate and can be really dangerous. But yeah, I ride through the park. It was super fun. Not a lot of other cyclists. After I get past that first touristy southern section, I just keep the loop on 72nd Street and above to avoid as many tourists as possible. So this 300 miles in 8 days challenge is definitely really tough. I would not ride 300 miles in 8 days on a normal week in the summer, and riding it in the winter, it just makes it even harder. But I will say this, at least it's motivating me to go ride when I typically might not. I mean, Central Park just got a lot of snow, and it's beautiful right now. And so I'm super glad that I had something motivating me to get out here and check it out, because I know it's all going to be melted soon, and not everyone went to go see the snow in the park, and I feel lucky that I did. looking good. That's right, Merry Christmas. So I figured I would stop and take a little break and do a little bike check while I was stopped. I'm on a Canyon Grail gravel bike, 2024 model. It's got 46 in the front and 1142 in the rear. It's got Shimano GRX group set. It is not a road bike. This is a gravel bike that I have road wheels on. I'm running Vittoria Corsa 32mm tires, which are my standard road tires. I've also got a full Pastor Mel Studios kit. I like to have one brand on at the same time. I know that's neurotic, but they have a really good thermal top and bottom set and an insulated vest, which I love. So I'm pretty happy with my clothing choice for today. After about 4 laps, I head out of the park. Right now my mileage is sitting at 36. I know it's going to be a little over 40 by the time I get home. I take 5th Avenue out of Manhattan down to the Williamsburg Bridge, and I pass a ton of tourists who are doing their Christmas shopping and Christmas sightseeing, as well as a ton of insane Christmas decorations. After I get back into Brooklyn from Manhattan, I finish off the ride at a neighborhood coffee shop, La Cabra in Bushwick. They have delicious coffee and pastries. I ended up getting a cappuccino for here. My mileage is a little over 40 for this day. Am I going to make the whole 310? Keep watching to find out.